Okay. Oh my gosh. This is my way to launch Fire Up. I really originally wasn't going to do it on YouTube, but I actually like this platform. I was going to do it through Facebook through a new page called Fire Up with Michelle Allen 3 times a week. It needs so many subscribers and it needed to be a 60-day-old account. And I really want to invite people to this. I don't want it to be where I go live on my own Facebook page. Anyhow, so this is going to be really a fire up session. So it is to give you things for your mind, give you a bit of movement, and I'll do it with you. So I'm saying 30 minutes to get started today. It is 10:48 here. No, it's not. It's 10:48 back in the Maritimes. I'm actually in Toronto right now, so it's 9:48 Central Time and Atlantic Standard Time. It's 10:48. Not that that matters, but hey, it's my first day, and it is January the 9th. And I'm pretty excited to do this. I've been giving it a lot of thought for a very long time, and I don't need to look perfect or be perfect. This is about showing up in a t-shirt, makeup not done, hair the way, however you want it, have your sneakers close by, and just to participate, to find some new connections with people. And I want to share. I've been wanting to share for a long time. I think what I'll start with is something that I saved, and it's to give us some thought as to under ideas, under topics, um, that where we grow and how we grow. And this was about a lady that posted on Facebook, and I just want to share it with you. It's a bit long, but it will give you time to think about it. It will give you time to reflect, okay? Um, let's just go dive into it. I would do anything to make people understand how different life can be, okay? She's talking about how unstable her life was in 2024. And for me, it wasn't that life was unstable in 2024. There were lots of growth, lots of big changes, and maybe you can relate to that as well. Um, this lady talks about a few years ago, I was afraid of starting over. I spent 2 years trying to build an online business and it didn't work. They felt like they were a hamster on a wheel doing the same thing over and over. And how do you get out of that? So one of the things they did was connect themselves with good people, partly why I'm working on this live early in 2025 to be consistent, which is my word. Okay. This book here, this is actually the workbook for it, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. And I am working through this slowly. And one of the main things that got me listening and re-listening over and over to the audiobook on Audible about this, it's a smaller version of the book Think and Grow Rich. And the Grow Rich isn't about money. It's about how our brains work. It's a really, really interesting book. But I focused on the smaller version of the book with Bob Proctor and an interview with another gentleman. And as you can see, I'm filling it out. I'm doing the do. So I'm just going to see if you're interested in reading this book with me. Where's the page that I wanted to read to you to kind of get started on this? So the first thing is, what is your paradigm? Your personal paradigm, which started way back when you were an infant, and we did things over and over till we learned them, and we did them the way our parents did them, or our teachers did them, or our friends did them, or our influence did them, and we didn't create our own paradigm. We mimicked what we knew, and it's deep set at 54, making some changes in my personal life. Not that my family didn't get up early in the morning, because we all get up and go to work, and I do that, and 99% I'm on time, but it's about what we do with the getting ready part. For me, I thought, okay, I have my winter coat, I've got my hat, I've got my boots, got my food, I'm out the door, I'll be there for 8. It's about prepping for the day inside that really needed the change that I needed to make. So I needed to back up my mornings. I don't do as well every day that I want to, but I'm working on it every day. So Bob means your personal paradigm. Write down right now, what is your present paradigm, what you think that you are doing daily, based on what you were taught or what you do, and what your beliefs are, even things as deep as that. So one of the things is the excitement about, for me, is the possibility of change, the possibility of moving things in a different direction. So I'm getting up, I'm writing out 10 things I'm grateful for, and I'm changing how I write it. I've been doing it for a couple months, and at first I was writing down single words: coffee, alarm clocks, spouses, a kid who appreciated supper, things like that. And now I'm getting a little bit more deeper on what I'm grateful for. On some days, but anything that you're grateful for, 10 of them. And then we write down who we want to send love out to. And I guess if you have a higher power, I have a higher power, it can be whatever your belief system is, but I send, I use Care Bear love. I pretend I'm a Care Bear with that little big heart in my soul and embroidered on the front of me, and I'm sending love out. It could be about something you're struggling with, or someone you're struggling with, or just someone that you think needs extra love, and unbelievable, watch the change in them. And so what I've been doing is writing out people's names, maybe a note on what I'd like to see them get help with, or what I feel they're struggling with. But again, it's about what I'm struggling with. So I also write out what my struggle is, and that it needs extra love. And boy, have I watched things change in the last 2 months. Maybe it's up here, maybe it's in the heart of those that I'm sending it to, and they don't know they're getting it. But it really has helped me move some important obstacles, and some important energy. That would be the word I'm looking for. Some important energy towards people. So yeah, I'm sitting here in a hotel room in Toronto. I wanted to do 10 minutes talking about mental health and your mental and your energy that you create, and where you're going in your day. If you wake up and you feel like you're negative, and you feel like you're cranky, and you feel like you're not ready for the day, it's going to be hard. It's going to be an uphill battle all day. And what I have been doing in a journal, and boy, is it messy. That's me. I've got different page where I've started it. But I'm really making an effort first thing in the morning. I haven't gotten away from the scroll hole of any kind of social media before I do it, but I'll get there. So I just write out. I'm writing out, and I'm drawing, and I'm doing all kinds of thoughts to paper, and repeating things over and over and over that I want to become my new paradigm, my new shift, my new energy, and where it comes from. So at 10 minutes, I was going to stop that and start doing a little bit of movement. And I just want to say, I was going to post a video instead of me doing it live, because I wanted to control what I look like. But hey, we really are able to sit here and do the movement if that's all you want to do. And the interesting thing is, I do it when I'm sitting watching TV. I don't allow myself just to sit. I try to have movement happening, whether it's stretches, whether it's laying my head back on the shoulder of the couch, the back of the couch, or the arms of the couch, and like making my body be parallel to the couch, just so that I can get strength in my legs. It's the lazy way, but it's movement, man. It's movement. So do it. Okay, so I am going to put sneakers on. This is a no judgment place. So if you see things that you don't like, just ignore them. It's just a space for you to spend 10 to 15 minutes of doing any kind of movement. It could be dance, or you could follow along with me. And I will, if you could ignore the mess in the background there, my clothes, I'm just going to put on my sneakers and get things going here. I bought secondhand sneakers on Marketplace for $25. This doesn't have to cost anything to join in. I just want it to be a community of safe space for people like me who want to make some positive change, don't want to be alone doing it. Let's do it together. Just going to check in to see if my aunt was able to reply to me. Life happens as we go, does it not? Yeah. Water, very important. I guess my water ball's empty. Anyhow, okay. So, like I said, you could do it sitting, you can do it standing, you can do it however. I have no music because I guess we cannot have music on in these videos. So we're simply, what time is it now? 11:25, 11 and a half minutes in. So literally, one of the things that I've been doing a lot of lately is the knee lifts. And I do it while I'm waiting for my supper to cook. I do it while I'm, at the office. I stop and move. So it doesn't have to be continuous movement, but it is better if it is. Okay. So very simple movements. And even if you're just sitting and you're moving your arms, that is very helpful, especially within the first 10 minutes after you eat. If you have to sit at your desk, you could just move your feet up and down. It definitely helps. It definitely helps your food digestion and the energy for the energy for killing those calories right away. Okay, so that the food gets digesting, doesn't stay in your body. For me, I have celiac disease. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. So I feel sometimes it's like, okay, why? I don't eat a lot of breads. So how come, weight doesn't just fall off? But really, it's all about eating the nutrition. 80% is about eating healthy, eating your veggies and fruit. And it was funny when the doctor asked me if I why my digestion isn't good. He says, so are you eating your fruits and vegetables? When I said yes, I guess I was totally lying, because guess what? Now that I'm actually making sure that a lot of my plate is fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables, obviously at mealtime. It's so true that I wasn't actually making sure that most of my plate was full of vegetables. So however you can get them in, raw or cooked. I try not to overcook them. It takes all the nutrition out of it. But anyhow, veggies on the plate. I still need to work on portion size. I've always been let's have a second plate. And if you've never tried spaghetti pasta, it's delicious. Spaghetti squash as your pasta, it's delicious. Light kicks. Gosh, it's quiet except for the AC unit. I do need to find out about music, but honestly, this is just about trying to get your body moving, like anyway, anyhow, at any time. I'm just actually doing a backwards kick. Interesting, I can actually see that my leg is going straight out. Meters are so good, but obviously this is good. I'm just tapping my toe to the right and the left. 15 minutes. Which would mean, what time did I say we started at 11 minutes and a half. So we haven't been going very long, but hopefully you're breathing. Actually, believe it or not, behind that glass behind me is the bed in this hotel room. It's very, very cool. Okay, now, always important to stretch. I'm by no means a certified professional trainer. This is literally about finding some movement in your day. Mental movement, body movement, movement of accomplishing tasks that have been ongoing. I think writing out in the morning things you're grateful for is helpful. And then the love that you're sending out will help you move many things in your life to get done. I have a little bit of soreness. I was always a treadmill girl. In the last 2 to 3 years, I took a nutrition course, spent a lot of money on it. I've still been using that learning. Recently did the transformation certification program with Modere. Love that. And the discussion around your eating is 80%. But I do find when I'm moving, it certainly helps me stay on track. And again, as you can see, this is not difficult things. I do yoga with a lady in Sackville, New Brunswick, and she's wonderful, just once a week right now. I hope we're going to get back since Christmas break. But movement, so I started on the treadmill, but yesterday here at the hotel, I went downstairs and I worked on the elliptical, and boy, am I sore through the back of my neck there. So one of the movements is kind of fun, is just, I like doing it because I start off just moving forward and back, but it works your way into lunges. And honestly, just do whatever you're comfortable with. This is a basic way to get your body movement happening. Now I'm just leaving the one foot in place, lifting it up between, I wonder if I can go back further so you can see. I'm leaving this foot planted and just pivoting. And I'm keeping resistance in my arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so your other leg will be planted and you'll pivot the other leg. I'm going to move my arms up, but don't feel you have to. It's so funny, I never used to like to sweat. Now I'm like, if I do it early, then I can shower and go to work. Or do it the night before. I'm a late night, get on the treadmill 8, 9 o'clock at night. Then I shower, then I go to bed, and the next morning I'm ready for work. So then I have time to do my writing and my thinking. Three, 2, 1. Okay, let's just swing. Some of the stuff, if you guys see it too on Facebook, talks about like, letting it all out, letting all the stress of the day go, and it helps your body to fling it, to fly it away, to let it go, to let it go, to let it go. Deep breathing. Okay, I'm going to move up the pace just a little bit. We're at 21 minutes almost, which means we've only been moving for 10 minutes. But guess what? Doesn't it feel good? Holding my leg out and doing some twisting. Move your body the opposite way of what you're twisting. And there's a lady that I watch that is, I think Chinese, I'm not sure. But anyhow, there's a movement she does that I am learning, and hopefully I'll be able to share it someday. And after yesterday, even though it was a elliptical, I did use my arms, and boy, my shoulders hurting. Whew. So in the comments, post anything you want. Post anything you want. I'm trying to keep it positive, obviously. So, but I'm sure that there'll be all kinds of things said. But let's just try to focus on something that you want to do today to get done. Post something that you want done today. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Letting that reset. Your shoulders reset. Just relax them. Lots of deep breathing. Now, I'm going to use a chair because I think it's important that we don't try to balance if we're not used to it. So I'm literally just lifting my leg, my right leg, and I'm holding it, and I'm keeping my foot so it's 90 degrees with my shin. Okay, so I'm just holding it. If I can go without having my hand on the chair, I do. And today is a good day. I wear sneakers. I find it much easier to do these balancing movements when I have my sneakers on. Breathing and keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shake it out. I'm actually going to move this to the other side. Do the same thing. Ooh, look at that sunshine. Lifting up the opposite leg. Arms straight out. It's great if you can put some kind of mirror in front of you or your camera on your phone to see if you're level, which is nice. I like to make sure that I'm level. Breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. Okay, so that's our movement. You can keep going and doing this after the camera's off. It's kind of unbelievable once you start doing it everywhere you go. My mom and my sister, they're always dancing. In the kitchen, they have the music cranked or no music, and they make sure they're always moving their body. It's good if it's intentional, and it's good if you sweat. Just make sure you're replenished with lots of water. My bottle is empty, but I didn't want to chicken out on doing this video, so I started. I might invite other people sometimes to join me on these lives. I think it'll be fun to hear from other people about some of the mind stimulating things that I love. Again, Change Your Life, Change Your Paradigm is such a great book to start with about, if you're feeling down or feeling like you're not where you want to be, or you have goals. It is such a great book to set up your mindset for where you want to be, where you want to go. Okay. Okay. Now, what else was on my list of what I wanted to do? Okay. Yeah, I think it was just about staying positive. During the day, we get all kinds of things come at us. I don't know where you work, but my job, I deal with the public, and it's not an easy thing. I find we do expect a lot from others. We expect them to be calm and respectful. So I think when we expect others to do that, we better make sure that we're accountable and doing it as well. So I have really been trying to show patience, even when the other person doesn't. So I'm saying to them, okay, let's talk about this. Let's figure out how to find a solution that we're both happy about. All those good things. Yeah. So, and I would love to know that you are where you're from. If you want to post in the comments where you've joined me from, and any tips or tricks, I'm open to those too. It's 27 and a half minutes. I'm doing pretty good. I thought 30 minutes would be forever. I have a lot to say, and I'm learning. So I will grow with you. You will grow with me. And let's get our bodies moving, our minds feeling like we're able to help ourselves and therefore help others, put our mindset in the right place. I'm also excited to keep working on my book. And again, the workbook and companion to Bob Proctor's Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life, how to apply the paradigm shift to your life. So I'm listening to the Audible and doing the workbook, and I'm going to work on that some more now. And I hope everybody has a great day. Love you tons, and keep smiling. Thank you. Welcome to 2025, my first show. Bye.